71-year-old veteran player Zheng Huaiying still plays table tennis twice a week. She was the youngest player on the Chinese Ping-Pong delegation that visited the United States in 1972.
This is the photo when President Nixon met players and coaches in the Rose Garden at the White House. He looks quite friendly. It was a non-governmental contact, so government officials were not allowed to come inside. The leader and deputy leader of our delegation team, staff, and journalists were behind a handrail.
In 1971, Zheng and her teammates attended the 31st World Table Tennis Championship held in Nagoya, Japan. It was the first international sports competition China attended after the Cultural Revolution. Back then, relations were barely off the ground. But Zheng's teammate Zhuang Zedong exchanged gifts with U.S. player Glen Cowan. That moment of generosity helped break the ice for years to come. Soon after, American table tennis players were invited to China in April 1971. And a year later, a Chinese ping-pong delegation visited the United States.
It opened the door for the China-U.S. relationship, and it was quite natural because it was an exchange among people. The negotiations between the two governments were in a deadlock.
Since then, China and the United States have got closer, not just in sports, but in other aspects from culture to trade. As a witness to ping-pong diplomacy, Zheng says she's glad to have played a role.
I'm proud not only that China won the table tennis championship, but also to have played a role in developing relations between China and the United States.
Zheng and her family now live in Shanghai. Though she's been retired for a long time, Zheng still plays regularly. She said she'll never forget how one sport changed the course of history. Chen, Tong, CGTN, Shanghai.